But I remember when those bombs went off, and I remember the vile, disgusting thing that this person did, and his brother. And they destroyed countless innocent lives, destroyed bodies and parts. Very vivid memories for many people and many families. This is nothing to celebrate. This is a matter of justice. His premeditated actions to stand behind children, wait 4.5 minutes with a fully loaded bomb, and then to call his brother and tell him when to explode his bomb moments earlier. His justice now. He wanted to go to hell, and he's going to get there early.
Want to thank the jury for an unbelievably difficult thing that they've gone through for weeks. They've had to endure photographs and testimony and things that have been beyond anything anyone should have to see. And not only did they have to endure that, but they had to do that silently, not being able to lean on any of their family members or even each other. And
I have to watch my two sons. Put a leg on every day. So, I mean, I don't know closure, but I can tell you it feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So I think there is some form of a good feeling.
Our goal in trying this case was to ensure that the jury had all of the information that they needed to reach a fair and just verdict. The trial of this case has showcased an important American ideal, that even the worst of the worst deserve a fair trial and due process of law. Today the jury has spoken, and Dzhokhar Tsarnaev will pay with his life for his crimes. The defendant was an adult who came to believe in an ideology of hate, and he expressed those beliefs by killing, maiming, and mutilating innocent Americans on Patriots' Day. And so when you look at the gravity of the harm, and in particular as well, the many victims who became amputees and many others who are suffering with other forms of injuries. And then you look at the motives, as we said in our case, the political motives. Really, this was an act of terrorism. Then that process began, and the Department of Justice approved a path that provided for the severest of punishments, a severe punishment for a severe crime. Yeah.
And the jury, I think, from most people's point of view, heading into all this, probably could have gone either way. I think the fact that they made a unanimous decision speaks to the significance of the acts that were performed here, and their sense about the law and their interpretation of the law relative to the facts of the case. And I'm glad at this point this part of the process is over. And as I said, I really do hope that for all the families that have been involved in this, and the jury and everybody else, that they can find some closure and an opportunity to look forward. And by the way, I've been unbelievably impressed with the ability of a lot of these families to look forward already. Their positivity and their ability to find perspective in all this, I think, is extraordinary. I think the marathon has certainly changed forever, and I certainly think for many of us who grew up here and for whom the marathon has been part of our lives since we were young, it's changed the marathon, and that by definition, I suppose, changes Boston a little as well. But I think some of this is